Do you think 15 could have been better if it got delayed? Probably not. Everything's delayed at Square Enix. It was already delayed. How much more delayed can you get? I mean, here's the thing. A lot of people look at stuff like Kingdom Hearts 3 and they go, well, it was delayed for 19 years. It's got to be good. But that's not at all how game development works. If it gets delayed, it's probably in development hell. And they're probably constantly scrapping things and coming up with new ideas and scrapping them and having to update for newer technology and having to change things. And by the time it gets out, it's this mess, you know? Delay doesn't mean better. Like, the Final Fantasy VII Remake, once it was actually done, and they delayed it by, like, that little 2-month period, that's a good delay. That's the reason that the game is still 1.01, or 1.00, I think, actually. Because they finished it and made sure that everything was perfect, and they didn't have to push a day one update and fix things. They turned it from a finished game to a pristine game. You know, that's a good delay. A game that gets delayed for 10 years doesn't make it good. It usually makes it bad. Most every game that's been delayed that long has ended up being bad. Just look at Duke Nukem. Oh my god, he has 37 MP now. He went from 5 to 37 after casting Aura 4 times. What a Chad. And usually what happens is that they sink so much money into the game that they just cut their losses at that point. You know what I mean? It turns into this project that they're just trying to get out the door because they've already lost so much money on it. It's not like all that paying of people and firing people and hiring new people and paying people thousands of dollars to make something just to scrap it somehow ends up with a game that they make money on. Like, they're just constantly losing money until it finally releases. I just realized that Barrier and Wall were not the spells I wanted, but hey. Excellent. Just as I figured that would go. So anyways, back to the original question. Do I think Final Fantasy 15 would have been better if it got delayed?
No.
Yo, okay. Shari. 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 Thank you for the 30 months. Appreciate it. I think 15 would have been even worse if it got delayed, because we would have had to sit through 7,000 more mobile ads and 3 more movies before it finally came out, and we would have just had even more expectations, and they would have fallen even more flat. I think the longer a game takes to make, the worse it is, 9 times out of 10. You just get more and more excited about it and get all these crazy expectations, and it always falls short. It's called the Kingdom Hearts effect. It's like, oh my god, it took them 19 years to make this game. I can't wait to see how many Disney... Oh, that's it? That's a Dargon. This is a bad time for a Dargon. I am not prepared for this Dargon. You want to know a secret? Don't tell anyone I said this. I bought 15 day one and got the movie, and I still haven't watched it. So... no opinion on that. I'm sorry. I also own Spirits Within, and I haven't watched the whole thing yet. But that one, there's a reason for that. I told my wife that we should watch it together, and she said no. And here we are. See you, Ardo. Have a good one. Now, Advent Children I actually really like. But I completely understand all that, like, anyone that hates Advent Children, I totally get it. But personally, I really like it. I've watched it several times, and I liked it every time. It's not a perfect movie, but dang, it's an entertaining one. It kind of reminds me of Transformers, where, like, you watch it and you're like, this is garbage, and at the end you're like, that was pretty good. That's basically... That's how I feel about Advent Children. It's like, man, this is garbage. Where are they going with this story? Why is Cloud awful? And then you get to the end and you were like, that was fun. I like that. The fight scenes are just so good. They remind me of, like, anime, where you actually know what's going on during the fight scenes, and they're, like, entertaining to watch. Instead of most action movies where it's, like, dark and you have no idea what's going on and the camera's all over the place. Like, the action shots, what do you call that? I guess the framing, I don't know, for lack of a better term. The composition, that's the word I'm looking for. The composition of the fight scenes, oh, freaking amazing. Better than a lot of, like, AAA, action movies. So, that alone just makes the movie fun to watch. Does it make it a good movie? Definitely not. But it's a fun watch. And yeah, like Tifa's fight scene, ooh, real good. I like Tifa's fight scene, I like the Muhammad fight scene, I like Sephiroth's fight scene. I like Cloud fighting his original character during the whole movie. He's fighting being a good character the whole time. He's like, no, I want to be bad. I want to be the worst character. I must fight against good writing. Chain Nerd, think of the host. Must be boring. How old is Marlene? She is 6 in the original game, I believe. And so in Advent Children, she would be... Or no. I think it's... Is it really 4 and 6? I thought it was 6 and 8. Advent Children's 2 years later, so it's either 6 and 8 or 4 and 6. I thought it was 6 and 8. But Miranda said 4 and 6, which I believe. I said in my Barrett, in-depth of Barrett how old she is, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, young. Too young to be running the bar by herself in, like, the slums. Not even just a bar, but in the slums. And also, way too young for Barrett to say that Cloud is in love with her. But hey. Welcome to Square Enix. They gave her a gun, she's fine. It got weird sometimes, it's fine. It's part of the experience. Yeah. Great said that 15 released in 2016 with all the sponsorships, and that might have been part of the reason why they had to release it. And that's like one of the 7,000 reasons why I hate sponsorships in video games. Like, it just... I mean, we see it in, like, the new NBA games. It just doesn't feel good to pay money for a game and then have to watch ads. And in Final Fantasy 15, you didn't have to watch any ads. They were more of just in the background, like on posters and stuff. But to me, that's no better. I know some people disagree with that. Like, most people don't care if there's a cup noodle advertisement in the game if it's not actually impeding on the gameplay. But for me, I think it's just as worse. I don't play video games to see Coca-Cola ads. I play them to, like, remove myself from reality and go into a fantasy world with fantasy things. I don't want to see real-world Coca-Cola in my game. That's just me personally. And what's even worse about that is a lot of games end up getting rushed out because they have these deadlines and agreements with these companies. So at that point, they can't focus on making a good game. They have to focus on making a game that makes the advertisers happy. Which we all know how that turns out. But yeah, I don't know. It works in some games more than other games. Like, I can see it working in sports games because advertising is like a part of sports culture. But at the same way, Square Enix coming out and being like, guys, here's the new Final Fantasy game. It's for all you OG Final Fantasy fans out there. A promise fulfilled to all of our old fans. Enjoy this game. And then they're like, by the way, Cup Noodle. By the way, Coca-Cola. By the way, buy our merch. Just doesn't bode well for me personally. It's one of the big issues I had with the game when I first picked it up before I started hating literally everything else. But that was one of the first things that I was like, ugh, really? Yeah, it works in sports games because sports games aim towards a casual market, so they don't care as much about that stuff. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. They can get away with that kind of stuff because the casual market isn't up to date with, you know, all of the Reddit threads about how terrible ads are in video games. They just want to be LeBron and shoot the basketball. They don't, you know, it doesn't bother them as much. And that's fine. That's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. but I guess knowing that it's going to make the hardcore fan base mad and putting them in and then waiting for the hardcore fan base to get mad and then taking them out just seems vindictive. You know, it's like either put them in or don't put them in, but don't put them in until we get mad and then take them out on purpose, which the EA has done many, many times. They push the limits all the time. They're like a 2-year-old. I know, I have one. They push the limits. They're like, is this going to make you mad? Is this going to make you mad? How mad can I make you until you actually get mad enough to put me in timeout? And then I'm going to sit on that line. That's exactly what EA does. They try to make us just mad enough to where we'll still buy the game. It's a honestly, that's a perfect... That is an absolute perfect metaphor for EA game. They're a 2-year-old. They really are. They're a 2-year-old pushing their limits. That's exactly how they release games. That is a picture-perfect metaphor. Thank you for the 340, Bryce. Appreciate it, my man. So much support today. Thank you. A lot of games that, or a lot of companies that have fallen to the wayside are companies that were a mark of quality back in the day. Because that's how they get away with it. Is that they have this backing them up, like, oh, Fallout 76 was a disaster, but I mean, we made Fallout 3, so you can't be that mad. Okay. We'll get him next time. How's it going, Sonic? Gus, please don't kill our entire party. That'd be excellent. I would appreciate that. Oh my... Okay. Well, that's one way to not kill our party. I'm starting to think that shields are the way to go. Furion takes so little damage in comparison to Gus and Leon. What has EA made that's still good? They made their quarterlies. Alright. Here we go, boys. Maybe. Hey, my wife has like 1,000 hours in Sims 4. And Sims 4 was like universally panned, but it's decent as a video game that is also a cash grab. So I'll give him that one. I don't know, like... Alright. You ready for unpopular opinion time? I think if a game is good and has a fan base that enjoys it, and it doesn't literally force you to spend money, I think it's okay to be a cash grab. And what I mean by that is, like, no one gets mad at CSGO when people spend hundreds of dollars on skins. Because you can play the game without the skins, and it has a very big fan base. And so it's just part of the culture to buy expensive skins. Same thing with, like, League of Legends. It was Sims. A lot of people hated Sims because they took a lot of stuff out and then made you pay for it. So it was like a huge cash grab because they took a bunch of stuff out of Sims 3 to make Sims 4. And that's, like, awful, and we should all hate EA for that. But at the same time, I don't blame my wife for spending an okay amount. She doesn't actually spend that much. I buy all of it for her. But I don't blame people who are really into Sims 4 for spending a good amount of money on Sims 4, because it's still an okay game, and if you play that much of it, it's okay to spend money on it. I think it's okay to spend money on any game that you spend a lot of time in. We can still yell at EA for taking stuff out of Sims 3 to make Sims 4, and a lot of the cash-grabby nonsense that they do, but I don't, like, think it's a bad thing that my wife plays a lot of Sims 4. She enjoys it. You shouldn't hate... Don't hate the player, hate the game. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, hate EA, but if people want to spend money on Sims 4, that's fine. Like, that's... If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. Nah, I mean... Alright, time to die again. See you, Dio. Please work. Nice, it hit everyone but Leon. The problem is that only protects us from black magic, so... But at least now if he uses Blaze, it should do less damage. I kind of like Leon being a supportive mage. It's kind of working. He needs a better cure, though. If I could, like, have Leon just cure Gus, that'd be great. But right now, it's not going to do enough to matter. Ow. How's it going, Turbo? Yeah, I'll check it out later. Sounds awesome. Ah, no. Even curing Gus isn't good enough. He's too squishy. We got a lot of Gus hits in, though. Now this should do less damage. Hopefully. Kind of. Good job, Leon. You're doing it. I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing it. Everyone has their best equipment, I believe. Unless I picked something up and forgot to equip it. I could give him a shield, but he's not very good with shields, and Like everything else in this game, I don't feel like wasting an hour to make him good with shields. It's just not worth the time. Might have to be worth the time, though, if he keeps dying. I'd rather just keep him without shields, and then he gets hit all the time, and then he gets a ton of HP, like he's already up to 2,500 HP. He's gained like 300 HP since the start of this dungeon. Yes! We did it! Ultimate went up a level, too. Alright. As much as I hate to do it, I think we're gonna bail, because I really don't want to do that fight again. And then we can just run through the first part, because we got everything we want now. Also, we can check out that bow, even though I can't really equip it. The most powerful bow! It's slightly stronger than my diamond mace. See, I would actually equip the bow, but I much prefer the mace because I can give her a shield, and all I really care about is her surviving, because she's casting spells anyways. Like, I get the idea is you give her a bow so you can put her in the back row and she can cast magic and still shoot. But I never attack with Maria, so I'd rather her have a mace so she can have a shield. You know what I'm saying? Like, why give her a bow if I'm never going to use it? And then she can't have a shield. It's almost like I have a brain. But that can't be that can't be right. We're on Twitch, I can't have a brain. Double shield. She could be like those Dark Souls enemies with the 2 shields. This is where like someone comments and they're like, well, actually, Death, because of an oversight in the coding, if you have a mace and a shield, the shield actually makes you take more damage, and you should know this. Play it again. Alright. Here we go. We're making it to Pandemonium. Ultima 8! Wait. Welcome back, Magi. If you take a mace and a shield, she puts the mace down and throws the shield at her enemies. Obviously, I equipped the shield to Maria so that when we get to the waterfall screen, she can ride the shield down the waterfall. It's a pro strat that only pro Final Fantasy players know about. My dad works at Square Enix, I would know. See Mark. How's it going? Thank you for the host. Why can't we teach Maria shield surf? HM 48 shield surf. Ah. I'm not a fan of this fight. Yeah, my dad works at Square Enix. His name is Craig. Wait a second. It's my dad the whole time. Curse you, Dad. I get out like my dad's birth certificate. And I'm like, look, his name is Mike. And then like it peels off to reveal Craig underneath. Oh my god! I've been lied to this whole time. We can make a movie out of this. It'd be even better than Kingsglaive. Think about the 50 bits. Try for tank. Yo, Sefri! Good to see you, man. I don't feel like it's been that long since you've been here. Welcome back anyway. Good to have you here. Yo, let's go on Lord Sim. Go, Leon, go! Yeah, man, this could be an epic movie. Like, I grow up my entire life playing video games in secret because my dad said they were, like, evil, and I should never play them. And then one day I find out that he actually worked for Square Enix the whole time. And he just didn't want me to play video games because he didn't want me to find out that he was Craig. He didn't want to reveal all of the pain that he put people through. And then everyone finds out that my dad is Craig, and I get like an angry mob chasing me, and I have to run away. And then the rest of the movie is me trying to prove to everyone that my dad was actually a good programmer, so that the angry mob stops trying to kill me. So I have to go through every game that my dad ever made. In a giant Craigathon. And then at the end of the movie, it's revealed that my dad actually single-handedly programmed Ocarina of Time. And then everyone's like, oh my god. Craig is actually the best programmer of all time. And then they erect a statue of Craig outside of Nintendo headquarters. And then that's the end of the movie. Epic movie. Ten out of 10 at the Oscars. Yo, Sefri, thank you so much for the 16 months. Gotta catch up on the VODs. Guess I'll be watching them tonight at work. I feel it. What the? the sound effect for Cure changed because it got the level 10. Epic. Maybe if I die enough times, the sound of me dying will be different too. Maybe I'll get a different game over screen. Level 2 game over screen. Everything levels up the more you do it in this game, right? So can I get a level 2 game over screen? How's it going, Shotgun? I have too, man. It's been fun. We have a couple more awesome ones down the pipeline if we hit the incentives. The next one is Golden Souls 2, which is a Super Mario World Doom mod. Then after that is Mega Man 8-Bit Deathmatch, which is an incredible Mega Man Doom mod. And then after that we might do some bonus ones like Chex Quest. And the Doot mod, where you go around dooting everything to death. Yes, that is a real mod. And yes, it's ridiculous. Yes, it is called the Doot mod. You go around as a skeleton and you doot everything. No, it's the trumpet. You never seen the skeleton memes with the trumpet? Do you even internet? Have you even seen MySpace? Do you even have a Neopets account? Behind on your meme lore. Don't you guys have phones? Imagine being outcast by a community because you don't know what doot is. It's like back in middle school, where there'd be some like inside joke that came up 2 seconds ago, and if you don't know it, you're the lamest kid in school. You ever have that happen? Like, what, you didn't hear the joke I made 5 seconds ago? You're out of the club. How's it going, Whit? Ow. You're keeping up your physique. Your lame physique. I used to be the lamest kid in school, and look at me now. The lamest kid on the internet. I've upgraded. Came from the bottom, and now here I am. At the bottom. What an achievement. These things look like easier enemies and they do so much damage. I feel like being lame in school is basically like a good thing. If you were lame in school, you're probably doing better than everyone else now. The people that were cool in school are in all sorts of water now. The people that were lame are like ruling the world. Or you're still lame now, but it's just more socially acceptable now. You have lame friends, and you're all lame together, and it's great. I'm just lame with other lame people like you. Whoa, whoa, hey, hey, hold on here. Who's saying I'm lame? Speak for yourself. I'm so cool, they didn't dance around the DJ at the homeschool dance, they danced around me. That's a true story. The king of lame. I'll be the king of something. $777 credit score. I heard only lame people have that. See you, Sefri. Listen, I'll get my mom on the phone right now. She'll tell you how cool I am. And then you'll all sound silly. You'll see. You'll all see. I was so cool back in high school, I had 2 gym classes. My mom said it was because I was behind on my physical physique, but I know everyone just wanted me on their dodgeball squad. I know the truth. I made that up. I only had 1 gym class, and I actually was really good at dodgeball. So, you know, I'll see you at the reunion when I get the coolest guy award. I didn't know my doots from my toots, and now I can no longer go back to the internet. This dungeon is so long. I'm not even to the part that matters yet. Yeah, I'm not really sure if there's a better indication of how not cool you are if your response is, I was good at dodgeball. Like, no one cares that you were good at dodgeball. Mike, you idiot. No one remembers that time you won dodgeball. You remember it because it was the only cool thing you did. Hard-hitting facts here on 48 Live. Watch streamer realize he was never cool live on stream. I like Sonic. I love Sonic. Thank God I got away. Gee, that fight still, like, nearly kills me every time. I love Sonic. That's like my new favorite inside joke. That needs to be a quote. I'm making that a quote. We were talking Wednesday about like terrible pickup lines, and I can't remember who said it, but someone said, "I love Sonic." Oh, it was so good. Like the worst thing to say when the girl's like, "So what are you into?" I love Sonic. Just every Sonic. Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, original Sonic, the Sonic movie. I love Sonic. like, don't get me wrong. It's okay to say you like Sonic, but it's just like we were talking about, like in a super serious conversation. Like, what do you aspire to be? What do you love about life? What do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to do? What do I have to look forward to when we grow up together? I love Sonic. I love Sonic. Sonic's great. I want to improve my Sonic collection. Everything's Sonic. Freaking love Sonic. Oh good, I used the high potion to get us high potion. With teeth or without teeth? Find a girl who loves Sonic as much as you do. Do they have like a Sonic dating website? They have farmers only. They gotta have like Sonic fans dating website. First question, what do you love about Sonic? His hair. I love his hair. His hair is the best. You've been matched with this lovely lad because you both love Sonic's hair. You could call it speed dating. Yes. Let's make this website happen, boys. No, we're talking about bad pickup lines, Nova. God, why would you drop like the greatest pickup line of all time? You're totally missing the point of the conversation. Just lost in the sauce. Alright, everyone. Get your dance emotes ready. I'm serious. Get them ready. This is the jam right here.
This game sucks.
Ba, 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 ba. I can't even move because I'm gonna get into a fight in like 2 steps. So you gotta listen to the song first. See? Told you. And this is why we bought all of those gold needles. Cloud emote's great. When everyone else is spamming dance emotes and then you just spam Cloud standing there. It's perfect. Stop it. I want to be a blitzball when I grow up. How's it going, Star Atlas? Yeah, you know, I've never had to use a pickup line. So I don't really know how I would have fared with pickup lines. I never had to use one. Every relationship I was in was a friendship turned relationship. So it was never a cold call. It was never a walk up to a person in a bar and be like, what's your best pickup line? Hey girl. Do you like Sonic? Me neither. Hey girl, do you like me? Me neither. Oh god, the Death Riders. Hit her with the scientific phrase, that would get her. If a train is traveling east at 50 miles per hour and it passes a station exactly 4 hours into its drive time and there's another train traveling from the east, would you let me buy you a drink? If you were a Transformer, you would be Optimus Prime. Ah, these Death Riders do so much damage. Are you HTTPS because you make me feel secure? Hey girl, are you HTML? Because I don't really know how to work you, but you'd look good on my resume. Yeah, nailed it. Dude, I can cast Life All for 1 MP. That's so broken. This game has great balance. Also, Cure All blows. It cures like 100 to everyone. It's not worth it. It doesn't split it correctly. Alright. Hello, female gender. Greetings. Would you prefer I walk away, or am I doing a good job so far? Hey, pet friend. Have you heard of HTML? Have you seen my Neopet collection? My friend, run! I'd love to see your HTML. Your pickup line's better than mine. I'm not saying that my pickup lines are gold or anything, but every time I PM Pet Friend that I broke Final Fantasy VII, she answers immediately. So, gotta say I got the game. The game is on.